Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. You know who I am, or what they call me. I'm Mitchell. So today is Friday the 10th. It's July. It's 2015. This is the message for today and for tomorrow. So the message is, when you are standing in your truth and what is real, you have no need, and I encourage you to avoid fighting, arguing, or even trying to defend to that which is false. So when you're standing in your truth, you got no reason to mess with what is false. And a lot of this has to do with, there's a little bit of ego work here, I believe. This is what I believe. And that is, when you may see on Facebook or in your real life someone is saying something that you know not to be true, you want to jump in and defend it. No, this is what's right, especially for me. But avoid that, because honestly, it may be true for them at that point, but more than likely, you really don't have any reason to defend what you know to be true, especially for yourself, especially when you're working with something a little more one-on-one and personal, not so much business and things like that. So avoid the desire and the need and the feeling that you have to defend what is true when you're facing something that is false. And, you know, again, I know there's going to be a time when you do need to defend. Maybe you're in a court of law, then you'll need to defend yourself. But every day, just the everyday life, this is what I do mostly. I just work with what's going on every day right in front of you. That's kind of always been my calling, kind of the here and now. Not so much what's happening 20 years down the road, because the here and now is going to affect that, and the here and now will eventually be here and now 20 years down the road. So otherwise, I'm going to get out of my comfort zone here, which is good. So let's dive into the numbers. So today is number 10. 10 is the wheel card in tarot. So you've got some of that, a lot of choices in the going on. Also, 10 boils down to number 1. One is that beginning, dynamic, principle, independence. It's our magician that has everything they need right there in front of them and within them. All the numbers add up to 16, which is tower energy, which is clearing the slate, wiping things clean or swiping them clean. But also 16 boils down to 7. I love to bring it down to single digits always, because single digits I feel is where the most power comes in. Double digits and even triple or beyond have less influence, less power in my work, in my feeling, in my intuitiveness. So 7, mystical, metaphysical. It's science, technology, solitude. It's spiritual. Lenormand, to go along with the energy of today, the 10th, which boils down to number 7, is the Sun card. And this is bright, brilliant, beautiful, your power, your strength. In Lenormand, this is often about victory, success. It can be about heat and optimistic things, or being optimistic. And then tarot, to go along with it, is King of Cups. So this is often about a person who is probably Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, because they're a water sign, which is cups. So it's a very emotional day of success, of victory. Interesting thing, you put the sun with some water, you're going to get steam. So there's going to be some steaminess going along today. And again, we're dealing with emotions, so it might get good steam, bad steam, heated steam. So just be prepared, especially, again, with the influence of number 7. Maybe an analytical type day, wisdom, spiritual focus, and metaphysical stuff. So diving into tomorrow, July 11th. And tomorrow I am teaching the free intuitive dream interpretation workshop in Kissimmee. So check out all that information on my fan page, and you can go to my website even and see that under events. Click it and it'll take you back to the fan page. But I love that tomorrow is an 11 day. 11 is a master number, master illumination, the messenger, the number of light, the one who raises consciousness. I love that I'm able to teach on a day that has 11 in it, and that adds up to 2, which is High Priestess, a card I resonate with in this work. 2 is the feminine, cooperation, those feminine principles, harmony, unity. All the numbers add up to number 8, actually up to 17, which is the star card, which is hope, beginning, rebirth. And that adds up to 8. 8 is self-mastery, organization, wealth, finances, authority, and power. So again, I love the energy for that I'm able to teach a class on that day with that type of energy. The Lenormand to go along with that is Lilies, and this card is about longevity. It can be about sexual things, maturity. It can also be about peace, contentment, because it's like the lily, the peace, lily of the valley, the peace card, connected with Christ card, Christ consciousness a little bit. And then tarot to go along with it is going to be Knight of Swords. So we definitely have like two kind of court cards popping up today and tomorrow. So this Knight of Swords could be an air person, meaning Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and they are someone who is definitely up in their head a little bit more. There's longevity here. There could be a relationship. This could be someone you've known a very long time coming into your life with some self-mastery lessons for you tomorrow, or it could be you if you are that. This card always represents Fabian in my life, so it talks about longevity, purity, sexual things, stuff like that. So there you go. So check out my website, intuitivemitchell.com, running a $15 off special this month, and that information is on my Facebook. You can see what spreads I've got available to that. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Namaste. Bye-bye.